Hi, I'm Bonnie Egginton, the Marketing Director with Ranger Industries, and I'm here to show you what's new at Ranger for Winter CHA. First item that we have is 24 new colors of our Adirondack alcohol inks. They're sold in kits of 3 or individually in the bottles. We have 12 new light colored alcohol inks and 12 new bright colors, and they're palettes that go along with the earth tones that already exist. So now you have 48 colors that you can choose from. Also, to go along with the alcohol inks, something that's been really popular is our alcohol ink fillable pen. There's a brush tip and a fine point tip. You simply fill the ends of the pen with a few drops of alcohol ink. A little goes a long way. And then you have an alcohol ink marker. And if you look at the cat card on the wall, you'll see the details of all the fine journaling that's there under the meow and the wings, where they've doodled and created fine lines. That's the fine tip that was used. So it turns the alcohol inks into a marker. You can also fill the pen with alcohol ink blending solution and have a blender pen, which is great. Also in the Adirondack line, we have 6 new earth tone colors of pigment ink, and this rounds out the palette to 12 earth tones that also match the lights and brights in our pigment ink, the same color palette as the alcohol inks. We have a number of Adirondack products in those palettes, so we have a product that works for just about any surface. Also new at the show is our Ink Essentials Watermark Resist Pad, and if you're not familiar with what that type of ink does, to create a watermark you would just stamp into the pad. It's a clear ink, and when you place it on the paper, like that red card up on the wall, you stamp your image. You get like a ghosty, darker image of whatever you stamped. That's called a watermark. And to do a resist, you stamp on glossy paper, like for instance that yellow and orange card. I stamped the flower, and then over top of that, you put dye ink. You can either brayer it or take the ink pad and go direct to the paper, wipe it off, and the resisting resists the color. So that's where you see the lighter flowers. So that's kind of a cool effect. That ink pad can also be used as an embossing ink as well. And then the really fun item that we have for the show that's been a real hit is our memory capsules. And it's kind of hard to see on this board because of the reflection, but these capsules were created to go along with our existing memory line of frames and glass. And you create this little capsule, you stick your artwork in between, and then you can add whatever 3D elements you want, such as the beads and the little spinner and parts that are inside. So it's a great way to create a piece of jewelry, or perhaps an embellishment for a scrapbook page or for a book. And it's just really kind of a lot of fun. It's a good way to use up all the little elements that you may have from your scrapbooking stash. Beads, little dice, watch parts, those kinds of things to create a really cool piece. And that's it for the show.